Arizona Cardinals fly east to begin 2024. Kyler Murray reset has been activated. Marvin Harrison Jr. ready for his close-up, Mr. DeVille. They're in Buffalo. Bills Mafia anxiously waiting to see what a digless, gabeless Josh Allen looks like.
Yeah!
Allen starts the year as the man in the locker room, like the man. The book on his game is well known. He can be turnover prone, but he's a dual threat monster.
It's a keeper by Allen, and he's going to sail into the end zone.
He isn't going up against a known quantity this week. Arizona's play versus the pass last year, pretty rough, but they're debuting two new cornerbacks, second-rounder Max Melton and free agent signee Sean Murphy-Bunting. He comes off a solid season in Tennessee. Second-year guy Garrett Williams rounds out their starting three. He showed a lot of promise in the games he got in as a rook.
And it is picked off. Garrett Williams comes up with the interception.
Allen will have to keep his eyes on Arizona's safety tandem as well. Jalen Thompson, 4 interceptions last year. Budda Baker made the Pro Bowl. Both gents especially relevant in this matchup, being Allen leaned heavily on tight end Dalton Kincaid last year. He's looking to build on a huge rookie season.
Back across the middle of Kincaid. Waltzes into the end zone.
Kincaid could be Allen's go-to this year, but we'll see. Allen has lots of new blood to work with. There's Keon Coleman, second rounder. If his game matches his personality, he's going to be a star. Slot guy Curtis Samuel makes his Bills debut as well, productive enough in Washington the last few years.
And they will use him in every capacity.
And there's Khalil Shakir, good for 600-plus yards as the Bills' fourth option basically last year, looking to be the new WR1 in Buffalo's attack.
Did a disappearing act on the tackler, looking for the end zone, and he's in.
Cardinals going to be able to harass Allen. He was one of the hardest guys to take down a year ago. Their line still employs most of the same blokes.
We lean on you guys all game. Let's go.
The edge battle between Buffalo's tackles, Deion Dawkins and Spencer Brown, and Zaven Collins and Dennis Gardick. Gardick led the team last year with 6 bags, again an area they're hoping to improve in.
In trouble, being chased by Gardick, and he fumbles the ball.
Justin Jones came over from Chicago, Bilal Nichols from Vegas. That trio looking to slow down Buffalo's James Cook. Breakout year in 2023, could see more action with the new lineup too.
He's got a touchdown on the ground and a touchdown through the air.
Cardinals linebackers he's going to test. Kaiser White, an underrated guy.
Rolling out to the right. Being chased by Kaiser White, and he just held on to it.
Red Sea knows their defense is a question mark. They hope their offense is more answer, though, now that Kyler's healthy again. Bills' defense also has to deal with a dual-threat dude that can pull a rabbit out of his hat in the blink of an eye.
The shotgun snap to Kyler Murray to the end zone. Leaping up to make the catch.
Some of those rabbits could end up in the hands of Harrison Jr. He was their big get in the draft. Time to see if he can live up to the hype right out of the gate.
Marvin Harrison Jr., 4th overall pick.
He won't do battle with what you'd call an A-list corner this week, but that doesn't mean these guys don't have A-list games. Taron Johnson in the slot, Rasul Douglas, Christian Benford on the outside. Bills played the pass well last season, and all 3 of those guys were contributors.
It's Benford who's got it, taken down. Bills take over.
Johnson, Douglas, Benford versus Harrison Jr. and Michael Wilson quietly had a good rookie season for Arizona last year.
Dobbs, good
Got him
protection
again.
in the end zone.
Got him.
It's Wilson, the diving catch, and a touchdown.
The safeties Buffalo will deploy to try and help its corners. Mike Edwards, former Chief. Taylor Rapp played the pass well for the Bills coming off the bench. They've got a young and up-and-coming tight end to track as well. Trey McBride went for 800-plus yards in his second year in the league.
It is caught by McBride, and it's a touchdown.
Bills linebackers will chase him around too. Third-year guy Terrell Bernard, 3 interceptions last year, over 140 tackles.
Welcome to the league, baby. Welcome to the league.
Bernard will have to keep track of Murray's legs, of course, and James Connors, a 1,000-yard, 5-yard per run guy a year ago.
Takes the snap, turns, gives to Connor, running right, inside the 5, and Connor's in for the touchdown. What a great start for the Cardinals.
O-line he has in front of him has been retooled. A couple new guys plugged in. Their interior will be up against one of the best defensive tackles in the game. Ed Oliver racked 9.5 quarterbacks last season.
Ed Oliver, fumble ball out.
Battle on the outside, right tackle Jonah Williams makes his Cardinals debut, came over from the Bengals, and left tackle Paris Johnson versus Buffalo's A.J. Epinesa, half dozen sacks in 2023. Greg Rousseau, good for 5.
Step up in the pocket again, he goes down!
And Miller. Maybe Vaughn caught whatever bug Ferris had. Bill's hoping he shows up to class. Lots new about both these teams. Not a lot new with this bag. Still looks the same as always. And the voice that comes out of it is the same. Game preview guy back to try and not get in the way of the football contained in these previews. That's your job. Finish the work by taking to the comments section. Give everyone the battle you think will tilt the contest one way or the other. Include your prediction, of course. It should look something like these, brought to you by our panel of 10 once again. Does anyone know what Vice President Bush called this in 1980? Anyone? Something DOO economics?